All right, we are live again with our second episode of Quarantodd's Fungus and Fermentation. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all the great feedback, all the likes, all the views we got on our first episode, and I hope you enjoy this episode just as much. I will say, unfortunately, I was going to have my first virtual guest. My good friend Tony was going to sample a beer along with me. We had a little technical difficulty, so we are going to try to do that again tomorrow. So stay tuned, but that hopefully we will have future guests also testing beer along with me. A few comments that came in. First of all, I was asked, would you take beer requests? And the answer is absolutely yes, I will. I'm marking them down. I do have about 10 days or so beers already bought, and I want to limit trips. So request the beers. I might not do them the next couple days, but next time I do make that trip, I will try to get those and do those requests. All right, so I also said we wanted this to be interactive, so you can feel free to send me questions directly on Facebook, direct message me on Facebook, or send email to quarantodd@gmail.com. So we have a few questions here. Here's the first one. This one's from Joseph in Butte, Montana. He asks, Todd, is it true that the Aztecs cultivated mushrooms all the way back in the 13th century? It's an excellent question. And actually, Joseph, yes, true. They actually had ceremonies where they would drink chocolate and eat mushrooms along with honey. So very good, very, very good question, and keep those coming. Second question from Nikki in Tennessee. Nikki asked, what are my feelings about baseball going to the DH? I do think it's inevitable next year. Now, unfortunately, no baseball this year, or at least in the near future. So Thursday was supposed to be Milwaukee opening day, so I will be hanging out on my patio grilling and drinking, and I'll find some TV to turn on somewhere, get a baseball game going. All right, so that goes the questions. Please keep them coming. I appreciate them very much. So now it's time to go to the mushrooms, and we'll have a checkup on the mushrooms. So the mushrooms are not yet growing. It's only been one day. Usually takes about 3 days, it says, to see the first growth. I did have a good request from my friend Jim in college, who recommended that we play music. And I think that's a tremendous idea. And in honor of the Ice House glass, we're still looking for sponsorship, he recommended play some Ice House music. Some of you may remember the Australian Ice House band, player of the 80s. So the band from the 80s. So I think today we are going to use a little Ice House music and while we spritz. So we have some official spritzer music for today. So no growth yet. We just got to give it a little spritz. All right, so you can see, still no growth, but hopefully a day or two, we'll start getting there. So we'll keep you updated with the mushrooms. And with that, we will turn off the spritzer music. All right, so lastly is our beer of the day. So I actually grabbed this one, and amazingly, this is a Milwaukee brewery that I've never heard of. It is... I don't even see the brewery name. It is Enlightened Brewing Company, and they are on Stewart Street in Milwaukee. And like I said, I'm actually shocked that I don't know where this is. But this is called The Imperative, and it's a pale ale. So we will give this a shot. I'm really hoping I do a better pour than I did last night. That does look a lot better. Looks about right for a pale ale. Ooh, that is hoppy. If you like this one, if you like hops, you will like this one. It is actually quite good. Even for a standard pale ale, really hits high on the hops, but very good, not overly bitter, really nice. So Definitely would recommend this. I'd give this about a 4 out of 5 on the Quarantodd scale. So definitely, once again, that is the Imperative, and it is from Enlightened Brewing Company in Milwaukee. All right. So please keep the feedback coming. Keep the questions coming. I will see you again tomorrow night. Lastly, I just wanted to call out. Some of you know I work at Walgreens, and although we've been working hard, those of us in the office who've been working from home, it's nothing compared to those people, the team members that are in the stores and working hard every day to get people the products and medicine they need. And so a big call out to those team members, just really proud to be part of this company, and all first responders and healthcare workers out there. So, all right, cheers, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.